Hello and welcome back to Fatal Frame Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. I'm trying to get this done before the remake comes out, but I might not be able to, so you might be getting this and that. I know that I have been playing this for a very long time, and I am sorry. I don't mean to, put this off, and I am not sure if I'm going to continue on with Code Violet yet. I might or I might not. I have been very hesitant to play that game. And if you see any more videos, I guess I'll give it another shot. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't feel like a good game. But I should probably give it a shot. But I don't know for sure. And I know I'm just rambling here, but it's because we're just walking around and I'm trying to figure out where to go. Hopefully I'm going the right way. There we go. Yeah, that feels right. Okay. There's something in here that I needed to do. I think this is where I needed to go. I think I came in here, something happened, and I was about to go to this door, but I ran out of time. So, what is in here? Sokka gathering belongings. Found a photo. Is this Sokka's? Everything is getting out of control. Soya has been completely consumed by obsession with his Yanamo Saka ancestor, and now the Habaras have started behaving in ways that I simply can't understand. I have to get Ruka better. I have to take her away, somewhere far away where they've never even heard of this island, and I won't have to hear the name Uragatusu, something like that. Ragu, or Ragat. That's what I'm gonna call it, Ragat. I know I pronounced it some other way, but I forgot, so we're just gonna call it Ragat for now. Choosing between my husband and my daughter isn't easy, but saving Raka is the only thing that matters to me now. And I'll do it no matter how long it takes. I'm so sorry, my darling Soya. Somewhere deep inside you is the man I once cared for. I still care for, but you buried him so deep inside this madness that I don't think there's any way for me to save you. I'm leaving Ragged Isles. The shelf houses a small music jewelry box. small key. We had to have a ghosty doctor come through the freaking door and then blind me. That's what I love. Man going to gallery. Good thing I got that before we left. Okay. Blocked. Guess I'm going to the gallery. Unless... Can I open this door? Yes. Old-fashioned radios, gramophones, and cameras on top of the dresser. None of them look like they still work. Okay. I can't go in the gallery. Ivy clings to the outside of the window. The lights in the courtyard are visible below. Let's see. So, the room I can't get in can go over there. I can go in here now. I just got in here. What? A picture has been drawn on the floor. What am I looking at exactly? You told me there's a picture on the floor, but I don't know. This scene? This scene what? No, flashback. Okay. We flashback a lot in this game. Just saying. A lot of flashbacks. Look at me being scruff. I need a detective hat.
島を訪れたあの日、この島から人が消えた。
Oh my god. Summary. Searching for Madoka, Misaka finds herself in her own room at Roget Hall and discovers a photo of herself as a child alongside a woman with no face. Does this woman have any connection with the girl in black? Misaka feels that if she could only meet this woman, her own past would become clear. My special friend. We haven't played her in forever. It feels like. Girl in black leaving room. The doll's curse has been lifted. Closet, a closet stuffed with women's and children's clothing. There's a basket containing old dolls, hats, and other children's things. Huzzah, I think. Hmm. Disused wheelchairs and furniture lie heaped on the staircase. The route downstairs is completely blocked. Go back to the elevator. Did you get it? Okay, yes. Girl standing in lift. Use the key. Cast zinc key. The button for the fourth floor seems to be working now. So we're going to the fourth floor. The lift jolts into motion. Stupid ghost. Ugh. Okay. Let's see. Lenses. Pushes ghost back when they are hit. Slows ghost down for a fixed amount of time. Time mode only. When used, automatically locks you onto the nearest ghost. Okay, liquid water. How about that? Okay. This looks like a document from the infirmary. I saw Mizuki with that doll again yesterday. Most likely the patient on the fourth floor gave her own doll to Mizuki. Both of them have been diagnosed as having high spiritual potential. Their spiritual senses are heightened and they are at risk of being inhabited. It's dangerous for two such people to be together. When their mental state is good, being together may help them both stay stable, but if one of them becomes unstable, both are at risk of worsening their moonlight syndrome. I'm particularly worried about the effect that she and her current state might have on Mizuki. Please keep careful watch over Mizuki and ensure that the two of them do not meet. Map of this floor. No building 4th floor status. End of July, room 412, Frozen Moon Isolation Room. This is the only room on the 4th floor. Notes: the patient is in an extremely dangerous condition. Report to the director immediately if she shows any signs of deterioration or becomes agitated. Calling her by name or looking at her face are forbidden, as both can cause her condition to worsen. Bearing in mind the recent death of one of the nurses, staff are advised for their own safety to avoid prolonged contact with the patient. If any of the nurses feel their mood or physical condition gets worse, they should discontinue duties immediately. The corridor to the isolation room is sealed with a gate which can be opened by unlocking it from the nurse station. Please note that it is not possible to enter the isolation room with just the master key. Okay, phone. Why am I so far back? Okay. pretty sure I unlocked this door, but alright. Oh, hello. Yeah, see, I opened this door. I guess I was supposed to come over here before I unlocked it, but Misky, and a girl in the corridor. Okay. Is there a save point anytime soon? Map. I don't see one. Oh, what? Just to be on the safe side. Guess I'm healing. Okay. There's a nurse logbook here. Well, why don't you bluff her? I haven't told you over and over that she keeps trying to drag me into her room. Come and see her if you don't understand what I'm talking about. She's something else now, isn't she? Her face keeps changing and she keeps trying to drag me in. She calls me, 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 she calls me. Gotta call. Nurse blocking door. Oh, come on. Did it. Okay. Darn, ghost keeping me from being able to leave. The only one was a save point. Good thing I healed, just in case. All I wanted to do was leave. We're opening the door. There's a doctor's notebook. Regarding the patient in the isolation room, I observed her again today, but I feel her symptoms have reached the point of hopelessness for someone like her with such high spiritual potential. Moonlight syndrome always presents with extremely severe symptoms. Oh, give me a second. Get my water. Okay. Okay. She may she may be the most extreme case yet. Her mind is on the brink of collapse. She has managed to cling feebly to some semblance of sanity by fusing her dolls and herself in her mind. The dolls, each reflecting a different part of herself, it may be necessary for her to anchor her fluid and ever fluctuating state of mind. It may be possible to use this doll transference approach to help the other patients deal with their chaotic memories. However, while giving her dolls may have some temporary effect, all it does is postpone the inevitable collapse. Director Hadabra is desperately searching for some way to help her, but he's already tried so many things. At this point, doing anything more might only cause her pain. Okay. The person from the photo must be in this room. You know, I'm all about flashbacks, but I was really trying to find a save point, so please no big battles until I find another save point. Woman holding doll. Okay. Is this her diary? I put myself in the doll so that even if I forget myself, the me in the doll will tell me who I am. That was how I held on to myself, but today I asked it, what is my name? I asked and I asked, but there was no answer. Without the me inside the doll, the little ones inside may get upset. That eat my insides, then they sleep. The starving little ones, I can hear them waking up. My soul broken, I am descending. Okay. Man, floor has not been fun. There's a notebook on the desk. The patient in the isolation room on the fourth floor has stabilized somewhat, but there's no telling what might set her off again. The nurse who called the patient in the isolation room, the woman with no face, she committed suicide a few days ago, for reasons as yet unknown. She ran into the isolation room and killed herself right in front of the patient. She had shown signs, she had shown signs of being deathly afraid of the patient for a while. If she was so afraid, why did she charge in there? She had been warned about hanging around near the gate. When the nurse's body was discovered, the room was in an awful state, but the patient was just sitting on the bed, smiling. I can't quite remember her face myself. Something like this had already happened before, and now all the other nurses are scared that the gate isn't there to stop the patients from getting out, as much as to prevent her from having contact with anyone else. Pictures are arranged in front of the desk. They've been drawn in crayon, probably by a young child. So say it like, I'm not the one that did it. Alright, another diary beside the broken mirror. I don't want you to know the pain of those who have the souls and enter into them, whose sounds are consumed. I'm sorry, okay. You are just like me. Don't end up like me, Misaki. A world without noise, a world without noise, a world without noise. I offer my song to you. Young Misaki looking at Moon. I think that's on the other side. Oh man, that's a lot of dials. Looks like there's a towel missing. Dolls in different outfits are on display. The dolls look like they've been arranged to surround the chair in the middle. First, what's over at the window? More bluestones. Sweet. This is my diary. They tell me I can't see her anymore, but it feels so nice to be together with her. Feeling myself break apart is nice too. But this is different. When our sounds play together, it feels good, and I don't feel sick, but they said soon I won't be able to see her anymore. I don't think I can stand it. If I can't see her anymore, I won't know who I am. Excuse me. But Mia says that I'm still me. I feel safe because Mia is here. Mia is my special friend who stays with me. Mi means the sea, like in Mizigi. Ya means the night, like in Sasuke. The two of us will always be together. Found a panel with a picture on it. I wonder if it's just the box. The 15 wonder tiles can be arranged to complete a pattern. Diary in the Box. When was the last time I heard it? The gentle sound of my own song. The human soul is nothing but sound, but there are so many sounds reverberating I can't hear. The end of days is near. I can feel it. I'm glad my song came back, even if it's just for an instant. Father Yoka, goodbye.
私みたいにならずに済むから。
Remember. A suicide note is left on the spot where the person jumped off. I'm sorry I have to go on ahead of you because of me, this body that is so easily inhabited. I've caused everyone so much pain. When things take over me and I hurt everyone, I wake up and I don't even remember what I've done. I can't bear that pain anymore. I was able to stand it until now because you were there for me, but now I have Moonlight Syndrome and the only thing that can save me, my memories shared with you, are shaken. I no longer have any way to bear the pain accumulated in my memory. Would be so happy if the sickness would wipe only the painful memories from my mind. I feel sorry for Saka, because she is just like me. My heart aches when I think that she might suffer as I have. Shikugo, Shigato, you have to take care of her. The moon is getting brighter. Shigato, Saka, yo, I'm so sorry. I offered myself up to be guided by the moonlight. Five redstones. Got the here upgrade. Here upgrade. Use the sounds to alert you to special spirit presence. What? The space in the corner of the room is full of IV equipment. Various appliances are piled up on top of each other. The tapes are rusted and can't be turned. This looks like a bathing area. The towels are black with mold and the bath is full of garbage. Oh, 5 blue stones. That's all the time I got for this one. In the next one, we will continue on and try to figure out what happened with this ghost and why she wanted to do all this and what relation she had to me. Yes, but with that being said, always remember that my name is Jack the Mellow, and to keep it mellow and not to reject that mellow, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.